We're going to begin the ceremony in about 5 minutes. Thank you.
tomorrow like we think about now? Can we survive it out there? Can we make it somehow? I guess I thought that this would never end, and suddenly it's like we're women and men. Will the past be a shadow that will follow us round? Will these memories fade when I leave this town? I keep thinking that it's not goodbye. I keep on thinking it's our time to fly. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change, come whatever, we will still be friends forever. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change, come whatever, we will still be friends forever. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change, come whatever, we will still be friends forever.
Okay, any remaining graduates in the stands, please find your seat. Good evening. Please stand as the Wilson High School JRTC presents colors and our senior class leads us in the singing of the national anthem. Excellent job, senior choir. You may be seated. Good evening, and welcome to the commencement ceremony for the class of 2023. I'm Matt Bender, the former 12th grade assistant principal and current director of human resources, and it is my privilege to introduce to you our dignitaries on stage. Starting to your far right and going across to the left, our senior class officers, Nathan Capitano, Amish Jendal, Jay Kamar, Kate Malandra, Aiden Melagrano, high school principal, Dr. Dan Weber, superintendent, Dr. Chris Trickett, assistant superintendent, Dr. Stacy Stout, assistant superintendent, Dr. Andrew Hoffert, the president of the Wilson School Board, Steph Cocker, and the vice president of the Wilson School Board, Robert Schneider. At this time, I would like to call Nate Capitano to the podium to deliver the welcome address.
Welcome, friends, families, and students, to the graduation ceremony of Wilson High School's class of 2023. My name is Nathan Capitano. For the past 4 years, I've had the honor of being class president. I'm beyond grateful for everyone in person and in spirit celebrating our milestone today. This is a wonderful moment for all of us here, and I'm excited to formally kick off this graduation ceremony and start celebrating the class of 2023. I was preparing for this introduction. I was drawn to this particular quote, and after much thought, I thought of how relevant this quote is, not just for me, but to all of us. Franklin D. Roosevelt once said, "The only thing we have to fear is fear itself." Now you might be sitting there thinking, what do I have to fear? I made it. I'm done. The truth is, our worlds that we have known for the past 13 years, including kindergarten, is about to change in all ways imaginable, and that can be scary to think about. Fear is an immobilizing emotion. You experience it when you are faced with a situation you are not used to. Soon, we will be entering a new chapter of our lives that can be alarming. None of us have faced this situation before. Whether it is college, work, military, a gap year, or something different altogether, we all will be put into a new world, and we may not know what exactly the future holds for us. But that does not mean we should be fearful. As a matter of fact, I would challenge you all to realize you have been here before. I want you to take some time and reflect upon how scary it was to walk into school in kindergarten. You might not remember that, so see if you can remember middle school or even high school. Those first days of school were so stressful as we tried to reassure ourselves, so it was all right. The reality is, many of us felt like we had no control of the situations, and that we were simply in the audience watching as things happened. Then we started to realize that this new, scary experience had so much to offer, and that we had more control, more input than we realized. We started to realize that if we did not take that first step into these new landscapes and move past the scary parts, we would be missing out on so many good things. So we slowly built up the courage, put one foot in front of the other, and found our way through. We then got the joy of new friends, experiences, classes, teachers, and even life choices. So here we are again, about to take that first step into a new realm. This one may be the scariest of them all. But remember that you have overcome this fear before, and it has all made the difference. Whatever comes your way in the next few years, regardless of your life choices, make sure you remember that you have been there, done that, and you are prepared for what this world has to offer. Class of 2023, congratulations on making it through a huge milestone in your life, and best of luck tackling and thriving through our new fears. I cannot wait to see what wonderful things await us in the years to come. Thank you. I would like to introduce Danny Radosh, our first student at large speaker.
Fellow classmates, what is the first thing that comes to mind when you think of Wilson High School? Let's face it, it's the Bulldog. For 12 years, we have heard and seen this dog on everything, painted on the upper house gym floor, stitched into our athletic uniforms, and cheering at our school events. But what do we really know about these confident canines? As it turns out, we have much more in common with our mighty mascot than you might realize. Fact number 1. Did you know that the bulldog breed almost went extinct? This means that bulldogs are not only rare, but are particularly special. Here at Wilson, we make up a distinct body of students with diverse backgrounds and interests. Many of you did the iSTEM program or took a class at BCTC. Others played a sport or played an instrument. Each of us has left our paw print here in a unique way. Fact number 2. Despite being portrayed aggressively with furrowed eyebrows and pointy teeth, bulldogs are actually very friendly and quite sweet. This is similar to the Wilson Bulldogs. We have big hearts. We helped our community both locally and even globally. We raised more than $83,000 for pediatric cancer during our 12-hour mini-thon. Spanish Club collected toys for tots in Reading, and our students on the Jamaica and Costa Rica trips lent a helping hand to local children. I encourage all of you to keep that bulldog kindness and continue to pay it forward. Fact number 3. Bulldogs are extremely loyal to their owners, and no one does school loyalty and spirit like Wilson Bulldogs. We take pride in our teams that practice countless hours. This year, both boys and girls water polo teams won state championships. The academic challenge team moved on to the state competition, and our esports team made the top 16 teams on the East Coast. Though a trophy or two may make our hard work feel accomplished, I believe our greatest victories were when we cheered each other on, whether at Friday Night Lights, the school musical, or the Special Olympics. Remember to continue to support those around you. And finally, fact number 4. Bulldogs are very adaptable to new environments. We have had to transition from one school to the next in unprecedented times. Now, we are about to make an even bigger transition. So, as you enter the next chapter of your life, whether college, the workforce, the military, or a gap year, remember to apply the lessons you learned here at Wilson. We have been given an excellent foundation. We have outstanding superintendents, principals, teachers, and staff to thank for that. We have learned that no two bulldogs are the same, to be kind towards others, and to cheer each other on. I am so proud of all that we have accomplished here, but now we must leave our unique mark elsewhere. Wilson High School, class of 2023, congratulations, go Dogs! And now I would like to introduce our next speaker at large, Brianna Vidler.
Good evening. I have been in either an art or design class every year of my life ever since kindergarten. I know, for many of you, this interest may have waned as we entered middle school when we were given brushes to maneuver rather than our free-wielding fingers. But for me, I've always wanted to create art in whatever means, whether it was paintings, poems, or clothing. You may be sitting there rolling your eyes at this art kid who won't stop talking about everything she's made. However, whether you've known it or not, not a single one of us has lost this desire to create. No matter how long you've been here at Wilson, we've all been given and taken opportunities to create, whether it be projects, making the perfect walking path to and from class, strategies, friendships, or even really odd quotes written on the bathroom stalls. We are all natural-born creators, wanting to make something unusual out of the usual world that surrounds us. For many of you, you've been looking forward to this day for as long as you can remember, ready to move on to start your big aspirations and creations. But I know that for some of you, what you've created here is something that you don't want to leave behind, and you'd rather sit with your creations a little bit longer, letting every detail soak into your mind so you would never lose where you've started. I find myself many times gravitating towards the latter, wondering, how are we supposed to leave it all behind when we have made so much of this place? Sometimes you have to remember that even the best creators all had a beginning. Once Van Gogh painted the first star of his famous painting, Starry Night. I'm sure he was happy with how it looked because he was Van Gogh. I'm sure that star may have felt familiar and comfortable. He may have even looked to the rest of the canvas with anxiety about how he would continue. Yet, he still continued to create. The best part of the whole thing is that the first star still holds a spot among that canvas that so many people admire today. These beautiful, childish years of our life are simply stars among the great canvas we will all complete one day. Every moment, every memory, every connection has shaped you into the beautiful souls that sit before me today and will always be with you no matter where you go. So only ask one thing of all of you who are full of so much potential and love waiting to be poured into the world. Never stop creating. Go out and create art. Create a business. Create a family. Create a life that kindergarten you, covered in paint, would be proud to fulfill. Thank you for all giving me the opportunity to speak, and congratulations to the class of 2023. I'm ecstatic for where life will take us all. I would like to introduce Owen Fick, our next student-at-large speaker.
Good evening, Wilson. Today is June 2nd, 2023. My name is Owen Fick, and here is my graduation speech. Sound familiar? For the past 2 years, I have been your morning announcer and have provided countless amounts of information about clubs, sports, and all the high school's activities. But there's been one thing that has struck me as strange during my time on the morning announcements. You, or rather the absence of you. I couldn't see you in your classrooms with your muffins and juice boxes. I couldn't see your reactions, your emotion, possibly your boredom. But despite all this, I still felt connected to you. Connection was crucial to my high school experience, and it is the most beneficial thing Wilson has provided for us. Now, you may be asking yourselves, what about the academics and the facts and all the other things I learned? Well, throughout high school, we have all experienced a why do we need to know this type of moment. Then we would move on, maybe retain it for a test, and think nothing of it. But here's what I believe. High school isn't for learning about other things, but rather how to learn, how to be ourselves, how to interact with each other, and thus, how to connect. Knowing how to connect with others in any setting is a critical skill for functioning in society, no matter what path you choose to take. And this was all created, enriched, forged, and configured right there on that hill. In a building with a hexagon-like auditorium, a library that used to be a basketball court, a music hallway that zigzags like a Tetris block, a tunnel that mysteriously connects both houses, and a certain hallway that I still can't quite locate. How did this architect's nightmare allow us to be educated? We had each other. We learned how to be there for each other, how to encourage and support each other, how to be people who will go out into the world and connect with the rest of society. Wilson has offered many opportunities to get to know one another, and yet I stand here not recognizing some of the faces in this class. I find that rather troubling, so let's try to fix that. Before you leave the grounds and race for the freedom of true adulthood, Try to talk to someone you don't know. Ask them for their name, their passions, their favorite color. Whether or not a hot dog is a sandwich, I do not care. This is the last time our entire class will be together for the rest of our lives. One last connection could spark something lasting, something useful, or maybe nothing at all. But regardless, these years of knowing each other have allowed us to grow into ourselves in a way that no other people on this earth get to experience, which is the true beauty of where we have gathered tonight. Weather today, as you can see, is pretty cloudy, around 80 degrees. There's a slight drizzle, I'm not sure if it's still going on. Lunch today is, well, whatever you had for lunch today. And that is all for this graduation speech. I'm Owen Fick. Have a fruitful Friday and a most prosperous rest of your lives. Thank you. At this time, I would like to call Dr. Dan Weber, high school principal, to the podium to address the class of 2023.
Thank you, Owen. Can we have another round of applause for our student speakers? Phenomenal job. I promise I'll be quick so that I don't mess up my hair with this rain. So good evening. My name is Dan Weber. I'm the very proud principal of Wilson High School. I'd like to start by thanking our board members, staff, administrators, families, Mother Nature, and of course the graduates of 2023 for being here this evening. After 13 years of hard work and dedication and perseverance, you certainly have earned all the accolades that have come to you over the last couple weeks, so congratulations. The class of 2023 holds a very special place in my heart because you walked in the building the exact same time that I did. All of us trying to find our way, meeting new people at the same time, and always overcoming some of the same exact challenges. Change is always difficult, and you have not been short of opposition during your 4 years. As I look back on this time, I cannot help but find an eerie similarity between the Wizard of Oz and your journey from 9th to 12th grade. If you don't know what the Wizard of Oz is, you need to watch it this summer, and shame on you. Your quest through high school starts similarly, having just landed in high school like Dorothy lands in Oz somewhere over the rainbow, but what must have seemed like a crazy life occurrence. You had to immediately adopt your surroundings and expectations set for you, managing your classroom assignments and tests, understanding the difference between the D-wing, the E-wing, and the lesser-known C classroom. Let's not even start about the lower house, 3215. Does that make sense? But that's how our hallways are numbered. Your families, playing the role of the Lollipop Guild and Munchkins, your biggest cheerleaders, have since disappeared in the background, and you are left to find your way, your meaning and purpose. Hopefully, like Dorothy, you found friends or a support system who stayed by your side as you navigated the unknown. These friends never let you navigate anything without them, whether helping catch apples from angry trees, saving you from flying monkeys, or keeping you on the proverbial path of the yellow brick road. And just like Dorothy, you will find that when you leave here, they will still be with you the rest of your life. The three companions all represent the attributes you pursued here at Wilson. Your friend the Scarecrow represents your pursuit of knowledge, understanding that each of you has your own pathway through life. All of you had a different definition of knowledge, and all of you had the chance to prove it. The Tin Man represents your heart, your passion, if you will, all the activities you got involved in during your last 4 years, both inside and outside of school. Your jobs, sports, performing arts, clubs, and other extracurriculars all contributed to who you were and often gave you a stronger sense of belonging here at Wilson. And finally, the Lion represents the courage it took for all of you to be a teenager in high school, particularly during the last 4 years. This was no easy feat. Navigating through the difficulties of learning complex material while also learning to make more and more adult decisions is never for the faint of heart. Class of 2023, just like our heroes made it to the castle, you may have fallen asleep in a field along the way. You may have gotten a little rusty at times, or you may have even missed the hot air balloon ride back to Kansas, but you made it. You're here now. And just like our adventures in Oz, you found that you had the brains, the heart, and the courage all along. You just simply needed the opportunity to prove it. Now will come your final act of courage, the moment your name is called and you're no longer a student, but rather an alum. Why is this courageous? Just like Nate said, because you're leaving behind something that's been familiar for the last 13 years, and you're finding out what the world really has to offer. Remember, courage does not mean you're not afraid, but rather willing to persevere in the face of that fear. You all have what it takes to make it through the rest of your journey, I promise you. And in the event that you get stuck along the way, you can simply just click your heels and remember there's no place like home. Now, we are not giving you a key to our building, and do not bring your laundry back, but Wilson is always your home. Congratulations, class of 2023. We love you, and we look forward to seeing where the yellow brick road leads you. Now we get to the fun part. At this time, we will begin the distribution of diplomas. Families and distinguished guests, please be mindful that our graduates' names are read in succession, and excessive celebrating will prevent families from hearing the names being read. Mr. Bender will begin by presenting our senior class officers with their diplomas. Mr. Bender.
Nathan Alexander Capitano. Amish Jendal. J. Kalrav Kamar. Catherine Elizabeth Melandra. Aiden Francis Melograna.
Good. Julia Anna Edelman. Suvrat Agarwal. Orion Aguila. Sadia S. Ali. Mehdi Sofian Alawi. Esmelinda Almanzar. Jada Mirez Almente Diaz. Christine Almonte Diaz. Elizer Alvarez. Dana Kamina Welcome. Gail Nancy Kime. Robert Paul Kondracki. Nani Alvaro de Leon. Ava Jolie Amado. Tajir Anusianwu. Angelina Grace Arakin. Kaya Nicole Archie. Catherine Monica Arntz. Francelli Marie Argueta. Gracie May Arner. Sarah Jane Asplin. Sebastian Avram. Jonathan I. Arumbe. Jordan K. Arumbe. Isaiah Unique Ayala. Sean Prince Ayala. Tatiana Michelle Bailey. Zachary Ryan Bailey. Brendan Matthew Barnett. Brianna Katha Jean Barrows. Ibrahim Berry Jr. Liliana Jean Barth. Amelia Nicole Bartlett. Elizabeth Migdalita Bakaj. Jeremiah Jaden Bazan. Zain Rohan Biki. Colin Anthony Becker. Jacob Christopher Becker. Brianna Elizabeth Beidler. Joshua Emmanuel Bayon. Jalen Beltran Del Rio. Abigail Rose Bender. Kayla Marie Benjamin. Ariana Leigh Benson. Michael William Bernardo. Arushi Butnagar. Luke John Wentworth Bialik. Trevor Ryan Bilodeau. Colin Wolf Binder. Caleb Joseph Birmingham. Ethan Lee Blakeney.
There's a missed one.
Daniel John Blyle. Desiree Lee Blyler Crespo. Isabella Mamea Buedu. Kagan Michael Botner. Giovanna Isabella Bonargo. Philip Matthew Bornay. Kayla Marie Barrero. Rowan Michael Bussold. Ava Kylie Boyer. Artiste Darnell Brady Jr. Seamus Daniel Breslin. Jaden Ann Brightbill. Emily Marie Brown. Mia Elizabeth Brown. William Edward Bruderick. Benjamin Quone Bryla. Dylan Mimo Bufa. Annalisa Sabrina Baglino. Seth Lawrence Bulliner. Arvel A. Bullock Datel Jr. Jaden Isaiah Burkhardt. Elisa Marie Baitoff. Vincent Anthony Calipino. Kiaralis Camocho. Jacob Thomas Cannon. Emma Elizabeth Caputo. Isabella Julice Carabello. Mackenzie Ann Carmonica. Trinity Nicolette Carmonica. Kayla Renee Kars. Charlotte Elizabeth Case. Isaiah Julian Cassius. Salvador Thomas Castro Young. Ryan M. Chan. Colin Alec Cheddar. Julian Chen. Sean Chang Lin. Grace Isabel Chisholm. Matthew B. Chrisman. Zachary Tyler Sinowitz. Cheyenne Inez Cintron. Lucien Reger Clermont. Carly Ann Klebenstein. Jaylyn Marie Cologne. Zachary Constantine Kosman.
Makai Kinsey Cooper. Caleb Korjic. Meg Dylan Cramsey. Kirsten Marlene Crawford. Brianna Haley Crawley. Nicholas Calloway Cracona. Evan Roland Cruteau. Armando Jose Cruz. Brianna Lynn Cruz. Erica Morgan Culp. Madison Catherine Cunningham. Liliana Lynn Dackery. Skylyn Brittany Daig. Adara Marie Danner. Dorian Sean Davis. Gavin William Davis. Julian Tomas Diarmas. Jason Allen Decker. Jeshua Azriel Delgado Ortiz. Alexis Nicole Depro. Robert Francis Desch. Chase Asher Diamond. Janesha Diaz. Wilnelas Diaz Rivera. Jaden Sincere Edwards. Kenna Jade Eglin. Michaela Lynn DeMeo. Isis Marie Dojan. Patrick Joseph John Donato. Jake Robert Doherty. Natalia Susanna Downing. Kylie Marie Dries. Ella Maeve Duke. Ian Christian Dumas. Siani Marie Duncan. Xavier Femi Eason. Evelyn Grace Eastman. Isaiah Daniel Eberly. Munir Ali El Amin Jr. Tyler Jacob Elder. Alexis Jane Elk. Nora Elkiadi. Veyez Ardas Uzmuku. Rachel Elizabeth Eschbach. Emily Estrella. Jenna Marie Facioli. Amaris Michaela Faison. Rachel Elizabeth Famigletti. Christian James Farrar. Landon Christopher Farrell. Elijah Ray Faulkner. Rafael Fernandez Jr. Owen Tobias Fick. Andrew Flores. Luis Santiago Fonder Lugo. Kalina Rose Forster. Aaliyah Kathleen Fox. Angelina Bella Franca Bandera. Charles Thomas France. Caden Sawyer Freitag. Mia Francesca Farillo. Courtney Michelle Futrick. Evan Philip Gabaldon. Jingya Gao. Jada Brooke Garber. Nicholas Sherman Garl. Paige Marie Gatz. Mariana Marie Gall. Giovanna Delia Geloso. Owen Thomas Gang. Mackenzie Kristen Gensimer. Justina Marie Giositz. Jackson Rocco Gill. Quayana Gill. Asaya Kenton Gillies. Brody Michael Glass. Jessica Christina Gonsha. Erica Gonzalez. Gabrielle Riley Gonzalez. Colin Thomas Goslin. Hannah Joy Goslin. Jillian Elizabeth Graham. Zoe Elena Griffin. Tacey Bernadine Grippin. Aaron Joseph Grossman. Sol Marie Guerrero. Caleb Lee Gustafson. Carly Joy Gutman. Josue Guzman Tapia. Nigan Shra Ha. Logan Jeffrey Haas. Vanessa Marine Hafer. Spencer Riley Hahn. Chase Russell Hanlon. Matthew Jeremiah Hansen. Glenn Norman Harder.
Cleveland Cardell Harding Jr. Kelly Christine Hartman. Rogan Francis Hartman. Brody Lee Hassler. Kobe Michael Hassler. Ariana Lynn Hayes Morganti. Damian Anthony Haynes. Sebastian Aaron Haynes. Aiden Todd Heckathorn. Dakota Moon Heckman. Mary Hefner. Lauren Simone Heisman. Robert Charles Henning. Christopher Noel Henriquez. Sadie McKinnon Henry. Caden Christopher Herb. Xavier David Hernandez. Miguel Andres Herrera. Lorena Herrera Ortega. Kamaya Lynn Hightower. Alyssa Marie Hill. Kyle Andrew Hill. William Joseph Hill. Gretchen Evelyn Himlin. Claire Elizabeth Swarzinski Hinkle. Yanni Mai Huang. Isabella Lily Hoekstra. Jacob Andrew Hoffert. Alexis Lauren Hoffman. Kira Noel Hoffman. Dante Antonio Holness. Nyani Lene Holt. Brendan Richard Hopp. Gavin E. Horst. Isabella Maria Herezdek. Mackenzie Ray Huff. Olivia Marie Holes. Robert Paul Hummel III. Aiden Thomas Hunter. Siani May Hunsberger. Cassandra May Ivoroni. Alexander David Inhofe. Lucas Timothy Iavana. Fatou Jalot. Jordan Jose Jimenez. Giovanna Olivia Johnson. Cameron Jordan Jones. Evan Bryant Joswack. Alan Robert Cockle. Banta Jibril Kara. Emily Noelle Louise Callinger. Tiffany Wambwai Karaoke. Harnor Carr. Gary Thomas Kime. Samantha Nicole Kelly. Danielle Susan Clare. Amanda Ray Klein. Serena Lynn Klein. Benjamin Matthew Klein III. Caden Alexander Cuck. Lindsay Morgan Cuck. Drew Nathaniel Kohler. Jaylyn Marie Kaiser. Brendan Michael Kurtz. Madeline Nicole Lano. Kelly Lamb. Ella Danielle Lanfer. Denzel Yavanki Latouche. Evelyn Florence Lauer. Edward Daniel Lawrence. Vin Than Lee. Tyler Paul Lefkowitz. Mason Parker Lisey. Eva Anne-Marie Levering. Z. Lynn. Anna Marie Loper. Caroline Roth Long. Keziah Lisbeth Lopez. John Owen Jefferson Lewis. Aaliyah Marie Lugo Velasquez. Jason Felipe Masonette Jr. Nicholas Alexander Malinowski. Zachary Len Manspeaker. Chris Giovanni Mark Nicholas. Brooke Amelia Marcinko. Gabriela Isimar Marmalejos. Anijah Eustace Marsham. Alexis Lynn Martinez. Aaliyah Amari Martinez. Sajindra Martinez. Alexandra Gael Matthew. Corinne Emma Mayer. Carlton Devon Mayo Jr. Yaswell Arnaldo Masonette Oquendo. Hannah Marie McFadden. McKenna Joy McFadden.
Caitlin Marie McGovern. Lauren Elizabeth McKeel. Brooklyn Nicole McKnight. Derek Thomas McSweeney. Abigail Joy Meinhold. Dominic J. Mendez Grab. Jam Chanel Mercedes Urena. Ian Robert Metzger. Candace Marie Michael. Abby Nicole Miller. Emma Grace Miller. Mason Alexander Miller. Mason Cade Millisock Weber. Hannah Britt Millman. Edabeth Marie Manaya Abreu. Jaylene Moquette. Juan Erico Mora. Trevor John Moshak. Alana Dior Mosley. Caitlin Jessica Mosman. Cole Nathan Moser. Riley Jackson Mounts. Neve Serenity Murray. Skylar Summer Rose Murray. Alex Joseph Ortiz.
You skip a page?
Did I? Oh, my bad. Andre Alessandro Nava Pensado. Nathaniel John Nicewender. Kiriana Elizabeth Nemitz. Lauren Trinity Newpower. Elizabeth Michael Noon. Dylan James O'Brien. Jamar Kathleen Elizabeth O'Brien. Ofire Peace Odiale. Adam Dale Ogden. Zachary Joseph Olinger. Grace Kathleen Ola. Sarah Evelyn Orender. Jaden Anthony Ortiz. Carlos Manuel Ozario. Mitchell Mark Ostergaard. Sandros Orialis Otaro. Felista Akello Othwan. Delisha Victoria Ovales. Crystal Paez. Elias George Parisi. Jack David Peacock. Ashley Shanthiel Penna. Bianca Marie Pena. Adeline Pena Dominguez. Gazelle Maria Pena Gonzalez. Amanda Elizabeth Pennington. Jeremiah Carter Pennock. Benjamin Joaquin Perez. Eric Mateo Perez de Jesus. Mason David Pickler. Sean Isa Pierre. Angel Yerio Polanco Sanchez. Olivia Grace Posey. Wesley J. Prentice. Raj Kamlesh Kumar Purwith. Michael Troy Puskar. Dominic Zachary Quigley.
That kid just wasn't here.
Daniel Hannah Radosh. Urza Ramaj. Gabriela Noel Ramirez. Ashlyn Victoria Ramos Garcia. Daniel Vasil Ricalo. Jazil Omar Reyes Rodriguez. Mia Rose Richatelli. Natalie Ann Richatelli. Robert Allen Rice III. Janasia Lorraine Richardson. Ruvain Matthew Rydell. Kaylin Christina Regal. Brady Philip Rigdon. Olivia Anna Rios. Kyle Andrew Rittersbach. Emily Jeanette Rivera. Jean-Pierre Rivera Leandri. Rachel Lynn Roberts. Elise Taylor Robinson. Hannah Grace Rodriguez. Natalie Selena Rodriguez. Nialise Luz Rodriguez. Sebastian Rodriguez Lopez. Jormari Jesley Romero. Dante James Rosado. Alexis Kayla Rosato. Drew Gianni Roselli. Talia Marielle Rodenberg. Ayana Marie Roth. Ashlyn Elise Rowe. Isabella Marie Rowley. Christian O. Rosmus. Nicholas Ricardo Ruiz. Xavier Avrex Ruiz.
Elon Micah Ruley Donadell. Jack Anthony Rymar. Janelle Marie Santana. Joshua Felipe Santana. Jerolee Chantal Santana Oviedo. Alyssa Grace Santos. Maria Sassaran. Elias Wilfred Sauerbrunn. Eris Patrick Schaefer. Constantina Christiana Schlageter. Ava Michelle Yunrung Shinor. Ashlyn Breeze Schoen. John Daniel Shutt. Summer Lynn Schwambach. Elena Marie Skull. Ryan Robert Sokolsky. Mason Jean Sensenig. Siddharth Senthaval. Laura Septama. Isabella Shannon. Samuel Robert Schaub. Landon John Schaefer. Frederick Donald Shirley III. Emily Elizabeth Sugar. Jordan Blake Shutter. Bintu Sisaho. Nicholas Allen Scaff. James Earl Skipper. Alexandria Elizabeth Squat. Benjamin Charles Small. Bailey Renee Smith. Brendan Scott Smith. Lyra Annika Smith. Shylin Marie Snyder. Gabrielle Marie Soyson. Audrey Ann Solt. Desiree Liz Soto. J. Marie Lynn Soto. Grace Penelope Suvanavong. Aiden Richard Sprout. Emma Grace Starin. Christopher James Stevens. Brooke Michelle Stewart. Aiden James Stichter. Cameron Patrick Stone. Logan Tanner Stone. Ariana Christy Strunk. Nathan Michael Strunk. Sydney Angel Stool. Carly Joe Swigert. Elliot Neal Swigert. Tanner Michael Swigert. Mia Branna Shavinsky. Ethan Brandon Tanner. Caitlin Camila Taveras. Mariah Joan Texter. Spencer Robert Tanga. Tia Danelle Thorpe. Ishan Harish Tolani. Chelsea Elizabeth Toribio. Annalise Ruth Torres. Alexa Rose Troutman. Kyle David Troutman. Emily Nicole Trump. Harrison Lee Turner. Adam Michael Ulrich. Wyatt Dale Olshafer. Laura Urbina. Morgan Marie Valeriano. Caitlin Marie Velez. Jocelyn Marie Vigo. Maximus J. Vigo. Isabella Amameda Vitalis. Jalen Marie Vives. Paige Jaden Wall. Connor Lynn Wallace. Thierin Ingram Wallace. Maxwell Stanley Wortluft. Jaden Elijah Webb. Cameron Michael Wegman. Ethan Michael Widener. Nicholas James Weitzel. Zachary Lucas Weitzel. Mason Thomas Weller. Christian Henry Wanger. Tyler Patrick Wenzel. Aiden Brooks White. Calvin A. White. Jaron Lane White. Victoria Rose Wilbanks. Madeline Emma Wilczynski. George Henry Williams III. Grace Abigail Wilson. Benjamin Joseph Winkler Quigley. Elizabeth Liesel Winkler Quigley. Alasia Vernay Wise. Estella Catherine Wise. Gabrielle Elizabeth Whitman Ayers. Joshua James Wessner. Brady Alexander Wolf. Hannah J. Wyatt. Jody Z. Jasmine Yepes Guzman. Riley Claire Yetter. Olivia Uhas. Milena Elizabeth Zaorski. Joshua Zapata. Audrey Yating Zhuang. Caitlin Taylor Zuby.
How about another round of applause for our graduates? At this time, I would like for the members of the Select Senior Choir to come forward and lead us in the singing of the Wilson Alma Mater. Please stand, and gentlemen, please remove your caps. I reminded him, Beth. Sorry? I reminded him, don't you worry.
Appreciate it. It's a handsome group.
Thank you, senior choir. Dr. Trickett, I have the distinct honor of presenting to you the Wilson High School class of 2023.
Thank you, Dr. Weber, student speakers, staff, Wilson families, and the unstoppable class of 2023. It has been quite an amazing year, which culminated this week after a month-long celebration that has become a rite of passage at Wilson High School. The memorable senior moments kicked off with the largest prom in school history, followed by riveting concerts, prideful recognition ceremonies, District 3 championship games, our first student-initiated decision day in 4 years, an unbelievable cap and gown party, an emotional senior walk earlier today, one of the best parades in Berks County, and now in the legendary John Gursky Stadium to celebrate your accomplishments as graduates. You did all of these things together as one class, one family, surrounded and supported by the most committed community anyone could dream of. Unfortunately, these moments and this day will soon come to an end. Class of 2023, as you wake up tomorrow morning for the first time as graduates of Wilson High School, I challenge you to reflect on how the Wilson community has lifted you up this past month and throughout your educational journey. Think about they have added value to you and how you have added value back to them. Learn from the lessons they have taught and from the standard they have set. Continue to commit yourself to excellence in everything that you do, and most importantly, care for everyone you encounter. As the true strength of any community is quite simply the strength of character of the people within it. You have continuously demonstrated these qualities, and I am confident you will continue to add value, create happiness, and have fulfillment wherever life takes you. Congratulations, best wishes, and go Bulldogs. And now, it's my absolute honor to deliver the Declaration of Commencement. By the power bestowed upon me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the Pennsylvania Department of Education, I now pronounce you as graduates of the Wilson High School class of 2023.
Okay, this concludes our ceremony. In a few minutes, we will turn out the lights, but before the fireworks begin, we would like for you to enjoy this senior video that an incredibly talented Wilson senior, Ava Schnorr, has spent the majority of this year putting together. We thank her for this amazing gift, and we hope you all enjoy it. The fireworks will begin immediately after the video. I would like to recognize and thank our top dog sponsor, Kreitz Gallon Shutt Attorneys, and our red sponsor, D.R. Horton, for their generous donations. Also, class of 2023, make sure you grab your free t-shirt on your way out. Yeah, did you get Simcox?
I would describe the school district as a very welcoming community. I was just here 10 months ago, but looking back from now, I've done so much.
We here at Wilson, we are family, we are mentors, we are peers, and we are brothers and sisters. And anyone new that comes to Wilson will find that they can have a home here as well.
It's like one big happy family. You fight, you love each other, you go through good memories. When you come in and experience that the right way and get to know people, get to know your classmates and your teachers.
There are many classes here that I could take that would allow me to explore things I was interested in and pursue in depth what I'm passionate about, and faculty who would support me every step of the way.
And I think that's great about Wilson is that you're not stuck to one thing. If you want to change what you're doing, go ahead.
It was so fulfilling seeing all the years of work come together, which I think is just a theme throughout all of the Wilson activities I participated in.
We definitely have a different type of aura around the teachings, the curriculums, the students here.
It being our senior year, there's been a ton of lasts, and we've all kind of come together as a senior class, had fun, and made some great memories.
Going to miss also, the wonderful teachers, administrators, everyone who makes the time here at Wilson
all the other students that I've seen in the past 13 however many years, not seeing them every day anymore.
I'm going to miss most about Wilson is the people.
A lot of it is the people. A lot of it is the people.
Are the people here? Are the people here?
To describe. One word that I would use to describe Wilson would be hopeful.
My time here. Extraordinary.
Funny.
Formative.
Enriching.
Busy. Memorable.
Malleable. Real. Because everything we've done here is getting us ready for the real world.
In this community, there's always a chance for you. There's always a place for you.
Congrats to the class of 2023.
telling how far I'll
Dreamed of a far-off place where the great warm welcome will be waiting for me. Dicendo questa è casa Remember me, hoy me tengo que ir, mi amor. Remember me. Sin mi guitarra just llorar. Know that I'm with you the only way that I can be until you're in my arms again. Recuérdame. Familia, es mi familia, este mundo que vivimos tú y yo es mi familia, es mi familia. Este mundo que vivimos tú y yo es mi familia, es mi familia. Music is my language and the when you find out who you are, you find out what you need. Blue skies and sunshine, guaranteed. Let's go. Oh, you gotta dig a little deeper. Find out who you are. Dig a little deeper. You really ain't that far. When you find out who you are, find out what you need, yeah. Blue skies, sunshine, guaranteed. Just dig. Everybody just dig. Come on, let's dig. Get loud.
Look inside yourself. You are more than what you have become. Remember who you are.
I have often dreamed of a far-off place where a hero's welcome would be waiting for me.
Where the crowds will cheer when they see my